everybody. Kara is incredibly, wonderfully kind. My name is Jaypeg. Thank you for meeting the cosplay incentive. I am dressed as our lovely Snufkin, as you can tell by the game screen and my little hat. This is my actual Renaissance Fair shirt, and I have a little matching scarf to our Snufkin. He's gonna have a little thing in his mouth. I can't hold on to a piece of grass, talk, and speedrun at the same time. It would blow my mind. So I'm not gonna have that. I'm so sorry, but I got the rest of it. But I want to make sure that we get into this. This is going to be Snufkin, Melody of Moominvalley, any percent. We run on 1.0, and let's just get started. So time will begin when I hit confirm on this save slot. Oh my gosh, save slot. I'm already losing the ability to speak. In 3, 2, 1, go. And yes, I know we load into something, but I swear the timer started. There's Snufkin, there's Moomin, and if you want to see them hug, and for me not to skip those cutscenes, well, you're gonna have to get in some donations, so we won't see too much of Moomin in cutscenes. But yeah, if my lovely commentator would like to introduce herself while I go through this tutorial area.
Hi, I'm chibicarrera. Jaypeg introduced me to this game earlier this year, and it legitimately changed my life for the better. The casual play and seeing what the speedrun can do, and I'm very excited to be here to commentate for it.
Yeah, and the first thing we do is put out, because we don't want to hear what that little creature has to say. I mean, I do, but not right now.
The nameless
creature. He will get a name, but
eventually.
Yeah. And it's a good name. But yeah, so this tutorial section, you're gonna kind of see me pause sometimes because it's telling me how to do something. I'm trying to let those come up at more convenient times for me, but that doesn't always work out. So it's walking us through all the base mechanics, the fact that we'll have to periodically cross streams and use rocks to do so. That will come up plenty of times. And then if you're looking at the bottom of my screen, you'll see that I'm this white bar kind of fluctuating at all times. That is my stamina bar. And we do something that I refer to as paddle sprinting or pump sprinting, because it's kind of like pumping a bicycle, where we're tapping our shoulder button on and off to get that initial first burst of speed without running the stamina out too much. So we do that for most of the run. Sometimes I'll go into a full sprint if I know that there's something coming up where I'll have time. And okay, so this is a sea monster. He's friendly, I promise. And a major thing about this run is that we need inspiration to do things. So I need level 2 inspiration so that I can play the instrument to get this creep. They are called creeps. I'm not being mean, to assist us. I swear that's what they're called. I'm not bullying the little man.
But we can bully the little man anyway.
That's true. And lots of fun.
The bullying is just a swag strap.
You're so right. Oop, I missed a piece of inspiration. It's fine. All right, see, so now we're inspiration level 2, so he wants to help us. And this is a very musical run, as you would guess, by it being called Melody of Moominvalley. Kara, do you want to tell us about Moominvalley and Moomin in general? What on earth we're doing here?
Yeah, so this game is based on a television show, European television show called Adventures from Moominvalley. And I've watched some of it. It's a very cute show. Highly recommend it. You can watch it on YouTube for free. So look that up after this for sure. Story-wise, right now, Snufkin is returning from a camping trip over the winter because every winter the Moomins hibernate and Snufkin does not. So now that winter is over, he is on his way back to Moominvalley to find his best friend, Moomin.
Yeah.
And he's very excited to see him. This is just a kind of a tutorial section right now. This kind of showcasing all the different things you can do within the game, such as the music playing and picking up rocks and collecting inspiration.
We hurt that spider's feelings, so we're going to apologize to him and bring this butterfly over. Don't ask what he does with the butterfly. It's not important.
We don't need to know.
We're fine.
Now I've never wanted to know anything more in my life.
I'm so sorry, Kara.
Oh no.
You'll have to write your own fan fiction on what the spider does.
I've already started drafting it. It's 47 parts.
Oh my god.
I don't mess around, Jaypeg.
A word to the wise, if you start speedrunning this game, you're going to start hearing the like jingle sound of there being inspiration nearby, like while you're walking around your house. I hear it constantly. Before we got on, Carrera was talking about like the phantom cries that parents hear. I get phantom like inspiration jingles, and I'm not even kidding. It's a little silly, but it's fine.
Wait, did I just collect inspiration?
Is that the baby? Did I just collect inspiration? But yeah, so part of the reason, so like the Moomin trolls, of which Moomin is one of them, but they're also called Moomin trolls. Don't question it too much. They hibernate. Snufkin doesn't, because Snufkin's just a guy. Like, Snufkin's just a man. I'm like 90% sure that he's just a human.
We love that for him.
He's not a wizard or a magician, as his hat may imply. He is a philosopher, and he hates rules and regulations and anything that messes with nature. Like, my guy could join Avalanche, is what I'm saying. He hates this sign, gives it a dirty look. We run past it.
I also hate that sign.
And as soon as we lose control of Snufkin, we cut out of that opening crawl. And if we did it correctly, we skip the opening crawl. Please don't let this be like the one time.
Chat also pointed out that all this is like everything is originally based on books and comic strips by a queer woman author named Tove Jansson.
Tuva. Yeah.
Tuva. So that is a very good point to bring up. Thank you.
I grabbed an extra sign there just because I missed a piece of inspiration earlier. And I'm going to go like over on inspiration to the other runners that are watching because I really don't want to be under inspired at the end of the run. I'm scared. So like, don't look at me like that.
It's hard to be under-inspired watching runners like you, Jaypeg.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
Love you too.
Okay, so we're getting an introduction to parks. We met the park keeper a second ago. He's making these like really formal things full of rules, and Snufkin hates that. And this officer is the best one in the game because when you pull the rule signs out of that park, he goes, "Oh, I thought there were rules here. Oh, well." And then he just dips. Like, he's done. He's like, "Oh, there's no rules." And then he just pieces out. He's gone. Never see him again. So Snufkin figures out that if you pull all the rule signs out of a park, you destroy the park somehow.
I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. If there's like nothing to enforce, why would you be there?
So, and Snufkin hates these like overgroomed parks because they mess with Moominvalley's natural beauty. So by getting some extra inspiration there, I was able to get this bird early for the bird mama that is missing her babies. And then we're gonna try and, there we go, manipulate that log so that I don't get stuck in like the tutorial note for it. And get the third baby. This should be a reasonable jump for him to make. Yes, it is. And you want to come back with all three of these babies at once. It's okay that one's a little behind, because if you don't, you have extra dialogue, and we don't like that. But our nameless creature who's been following us around is about to get a name based on the noises this bird mama makes. So when she's happy, she says Teety. When she's sad, she says woo. So he decides his name is Teety Woo. And he goes, "If I have a name, I need a mailbox and bills. Oh, so many bills." Sorry for TD
We
Woo
love this
and
for
his
TD Woo.
bills. I hate that I just got stuck in that
Too real,
bush.
TD Woo.
We will see TD Woo's bills in the credits. Just fun side fact. We're gonna juke this guy. Bye. So yeah, this is our first real park. You can see a sign counter in the bottom left corner. And I have to do 8 signs. So we're gonna hope. Oh, okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Actually, this is a nice cycle situation. So now I can pull all 3 of these signs in one shot. 2. Yeah! That was a beautiful cycle. I got that this morning too, and I was like, oh, excuse me, we're gonna have a problem because I messed up my bird. So that's what happens if you get caught.
Yeah, the bird there is flying in a circle while you're playing the harmonica, and you just kind of have to aim him at the police officer to make him distracted.
He makes a really good like quack noise while you're doing it. Oh, go. Okay, cool. But yeah, we clearly do a lot of like distracting these officers and like pulling their sight cones and stuff like that. But there are no more rules in this park. Bye, park. Here is my nemesis bird up here. I don't do well at controlling him. So everybody just lock in. Yay!
Hey, nice job.
Ironically, that's really hard for me. Because you need to wait like just a second after you start playing music to release him, but not too long other than he flies in the wrong direction. We're also going to meet Nemesis Rock in a minute, and you're going to watch me really suffer. You would think the end of the run is harder, but no. There's 2 parts of the tutorial that ruined my life. And we're almost to Moominvalley itself. So Snufkin thinks that everything's chill. He doesn't know what those parks were about. He thinks that was weird, but... All right, here's Nemesis Rock. Please, please, please. I hate you, Rock. Okay, it's supposed to stay on the log the first time. It never does. I hate it. On main. Post in the chat if you hate this rock. Sad Moomin Mama, love you.
As we get into Moominvalley, like, what a good time to check in on that the cutscene incentive. Wow, words are hard.
Yeah, we're fine.
Is that a good time for that?
You read my mind. I have been dying to let you know that we have had already a big jump in that cutscene incentive. We just got a $200 anonymous donation.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
And actually, to quote another $50 anonymous donation, Anonymous is like Santa Claus. You know they exist, but you've never seen them. Well, we definitely know you exist because you've helped us get to $370 out of that $2,000 incentive. We're moving, chat, and I know we can keep moving. Y'all are doing so good.
Yes, thank you. The hug cutscene is such like, it's. I swear to God, I'm not just like screwing around here. Little Mai is running off, and Snufkin just looks like he thinks about his life, but I'm actually stuck there. The hug cutscene is just so sweet. It's such a nice little payoff. And then the watching the park keeper's house get destroyed, hint, hint, is also really cathartic.
I watched it too. It's really lovely.
Highly recommend.
So the game pulls this little thing as things start to get darker. It's like, hey, did you know that you can run? Some cool things are about to happen.
Oh, cool. Nice pun there.
Yeah. It wasn't even intentional.
There's a stamina bar you can run. Is this Dark Souls, Jaypeg?
Good question, right?
Yes.
So this part would have scared the living daylights out of me as a child. Frankly,
This part scared the living daylights out of me as an adult.
I knew it was coming.
The living lantern light?
How cute is his little lantern and like the glow around him? Side note. But yes, the living lantern light. Snufkin, please. we're getting chased by a creature called the Groke. And she's this like big blob lady that freezes everything she touches. And Snufkin's like, nope. And we think Moomin's been kidnapped by her. But like, honestly, I think we're being judgmental because like, normalize women being vague, off-putting miasmas of terror. Like, literally, God forbid women do anything, right?
Shout out to the Moomin imprint in the mud.
Yeah, I went past Moomin Splat so fast. I'm so sorry. That was a blink and you miss it.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's fine. It's a speed run.
But yeah, the Groke is chasing us, and Snufkin's like, don't like this one bit. So we're running for our lives. Don't worry. We'll be okay. I'm forced to walk on this so I regain some stamina, and my girl is rubber banding like you cannot believe underneath me. No matter how fast I go through here, she appears. Oh darn, I missed the jump for that one. It's fine. So there was a little snap. She's gonna do like a big rubber band when we get like across this log. So like watch her like snap on the right of my screen in a second. Yoop, there she goes. And we're stuck. Okay.
This was the point in my casual playthrough. I'm like, I was told this was a cozy game.
Yeah, sorry. It's fine. It ends up being
You can be cozy and scared at the same time.
Can you?
I can. Step it up,
okay.
Rara.
Okay, apparently it's a skill issue. I'm so sorry.
So we find out that Moomin and the Groke were actually working together to deal with the parks, and that Moomin disappeared after that. So we have to figure out what happened. And okay, here's some really subtle authorship on the part of Hyper Games. The police officer burning the forest down goes, cough, cough, ah, the sweet smell of progress. Really subtle word painting. And then everything lights on fire and they leave. Oops. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna trigger all this fire. We find out we're trapped. But here comes the Groke. And it turns out she can extinguish flames. I'm gonna, like I said, take some extra inspiration points as we go. This is my second favorite soundtrack in the game that's playing right now. It's just really beautiful and like tragic sounding. Shout out to Oda Tilset. And also Sigur Rós, the band Sigur Rós, who collaborated on the soundtrack. We will not hear my favorite track in the game because it is like straight up a Sigur Rós track. And so you have to turn it off in streamer mode. But that means you should play the game yourself. So the Groke saved the forest. This log sucks to run across. Anyway, we yell at these officers. Snufkin kind of hollers at them. We find out that the park keeper, who probably has Moomin, is on a place called Hattie Fattener's Island. And now the Groke intimidates the police officers. And they run screaming into the night. And if you liked that, we'll be seeing more of that in just a minute. We got a really short scream on that one. Sometimes they can break and do like an inordinately long scream as they run that goes on like way too long. And that's my favorite. But we got short scream today. And we're in a loading zone. So as I go to this next spot, Kara, if you have anything you'd like to update us on.
I sure do. I know you've been collecting inspiration in the game, but I've got some inspiration for you from folks who love you, like the Valiant Son, who donated $50. And they say, let's go, Jay. So grateful to call you a friend and excited to see you on the FF stage showing off this wonderful game. Let's go fill Moominvalley with crime.
Yeah! Let's go fill Moominvalley with crime.
Let's do it.
We also have $25 from, I don't know who this is, chibicarrera?
You little.
Who says, I'm just here for the Snufkin amigurumi.
You're so right. It's really cute.
Love you, Jaypeg. Less than
Love
3.
you too.
The second I saw that, I was like, I need that.
You're so real for that. Side note, this is Two Ticky, who is based on the nickname for Tuva Jansson's lesbian partner of many, many, many years. So I think it's really cute that she named a character in the game after her lover. So I thought that was really sweet. And go lesbians. Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
Let's go lesbians.
Two Ticky is going to build us a boat, but we have to get her some supplies first.
Which is what I'm doing now. Moomin Papa.
So we're going to get some wood from Moomin Papa. We're going to get some rope. Later on, we'll get a sail and a stick. Everything that you need to build a boat.
Oh my god, the sprinting. Sawing is my other nemesis in this game. Moomy speedrunners, look away. I'm so sorry. I hate that part. It blows my mind. I cannot explain why. I just hate it so much. And we're gonna ignore that woodpecker, but we'll probably see him later.
If anyone is wondering if like the quest complete noise sounds familiar,
yeah,
we discovered it is likely the default sound for a Twitch streamer receiving bits.
yeah, it sounds a lot.
Oh my
like
god,
it.
I thought something was wrong with my computer.
You're not being gaslit.
I've genuinely been freaking out over here.
Yeah, that's what that is. There you go. Hyper Games, we love you. Shout out to the like owner / founder of Hyper Games, Ari. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Like Ari Sundes. He found me posting about Snufkin on Blue Sky and was like, thank you for liking our game so much. And I was like, oh, so shout out if you happen to be watching. Love you.
I also love to shout out that we have passed $500 towards that cutscene incentive.
Heck yeah.
We are more than a quarter. We're almost at 600 actually. So we're well over a quarter of the way there. Chat, you're so powerful. You're doing such a good job.
Let's do it for wholesome content, chat. Let's go.
Let's do it for holding hands.
This first cop is trolling today. This first one, so this park's whole thing is scaring the officers with a little ghost. It's really satisfying. Okay, fine. We're gonna lose him.
Yeah, we're gonna get the sheet for the boat from this ghost, but first,
okay,
we need to use the ghost to scare all the police officers. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, there we go. Shout out to the cop screams. They're so good.
That's a very scary ghost.
It is.
Though, I agree.
Oh, we got all three.
See, you can do these one at a time, but yeah, it's much faster if you can get like all the police at once.
Let's go. That was a really nice ghost park, even though it had like a hiccup in the middle. We're good. That was really nice.
That was beautiful.
My favorite part is that the ghost is like, thank you for helping me. And Snufkin's like, it was truly my pleasure. Like, he's like, you have no idea how good that felt.
He's so real for that.
If you go around this rock, you can skip dialogue with Little Mai. Bye, girly pop. Love you.
Little Mai is the best, but she's slow.
Little Mai is the best. She would kill people for me in the apocalypse, and I respect that, but also I don't want to talk to her right now. This is the part where Carrera has to start keeping me honest. I need 8 pieces of Moomin Papa's masterpiece by the end of the game. And if I don't get one, I'm gonna panic and cry live on stream. So, Carrera, that was 1.
All right, you got 1.
And this is a really good time, Kara. This is an auto-scroller. If you just want to like make like a Beyblade and let it rip.
Auto-scroller! My favorite word!
Here you go.
All right, I'm going to speed run some donations here. We've got $10 from Gondor. who says, Jaypeg, I am so excited for you to get to show Snufkin to the world. You've been putting so much hard work into this run, and I'm so proud of you. Now go respect your surroundings by disrespecting your surroundings.
Yay! Thank you, Gondor. Thank you so much.
We've also got $50 from Blonde Kayvon,
Hi, Kevin.
who says, so happy to see Snufkin on Fatals. Beautiful game and an awesome person playing it. Give the park keepers hell. Signed, your fellow interchangeable blonde from the burning ship.
My Kevin, yes. Thank you.
Do we have time for a slightly longer one?
Yeah.
We have $10 from Happy by 3,
Hi, Happy.
who says, Jay, finally you're absolutely moomin on them at Fatals. It's been so cool watching you fall in love with this game and grind it down to the sub-hour and get it into events and give it the stage it deserves. I won't make Kara read too many words of me raving about how much I love you, so I'll say it as briefly as I can. My life, the speedrunning community, and the world are infinitely better because you're a part of them. Everybody should be so lucky to have a friend like you, and I still can't believe I won that lottery. And certified angel, human, rare on couch, and the queen on the host mic, how lucky are we, OMG. Have fun, go fast, harass some park rangers.
Thank you. That's so
Thank
many
you,
of my
Happy.
dearest, most beloved friends that donated there. So, whew, okay.
I know, that was a lot.
We have our raft and Little Mai's yelling at us. Normal things. Okay, so we're gonna go to Hattie Fattener's Island. Little Mai thinks we're going on a treasure hunt. We're like, it's not a treasure hunt. We're going to save our friend.
And she's like, you're a liar.
Yeah. She's like, no. She runs off. But spoiler alert, she did not run off. She was stowaway on this boat, and because of that, we crash it. And she's mad at us. But she's gonna be here with us on Hattie Fattener's Island, chilling out with us. So she'll be helpful, hopefully, later, provided that her AI doesn't break. But we don't need to worry about that for a while. Instead, we need to worry about me getting stuck on the literal scenery. Cool beans. But yeah. Kara, do we have any more Snufkin facts or anything we want to talk about?
Oh, sorry, was that Rara or Kara?
Either. Pop off.
Well, I just want to say that we are over.
You go for it. How's that in cutscene
We're over
incentive?
$600. We are at $630 out of that $2,000 incentive. Just $1,370 to go. I know that sounds like a lot, but chat, those small $5 and $10 donations add up so fast. gdq.gg/donates.
Yes, please do. We want to see them boys hug, and we want to see the mean old park keeper's house get destroyed, obliterated, behind his back. While he weeps.
It's the best.
It's brutal.
It's what he deserves. Look at what he's been doing.
Yeah, and it only, we've seen the parts, this next one, if you aren't on board with him getting his house destroyed yet, you're like, I don't know, he's just a funny little guy. Oh, in a minute, you're gonna be heated, I promise you. Because this next park is mean.
It's very mean.
Here's this pirate. He tells us to try using the barrels to cross. This is unskippable dialogue. Really cool. We're gonna try a barrel skip. They want us to have 3 barrels. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna try and do this puzzle with 2 barrels. And we're gonna even try and simplify it past that. Let's see if I can get this one today. Yeah!
Yeah!
All right, so that was the first part. Second manuscript.
That's 2.
And then we're gonna pull this, and we're gonna say, we're gonna get back in the saddle again, back on the barrel again, or we're just gonna ride it to its final spot and completely circumvent getting the middle barrel. Bye! So that is barrel skip. And these are the Hattie Fatteners. These little wiggly men. The Hemulan plant collector is telling us that the Hattie Fatteners have a sacred item, the Hattie Fatteners barometer. Try saying that like 3 times fast. And the park keeper has captured it. And these little guys, you can tell just by looking at them, they're super stressed out about it. They need their beloved barometer back. So this next park is to get the barometer back. So 1. Carrera, if you want to take over commentary, because this park's kind of tight.
Yeah, so we're going to sprint past these 2 cops and take them left as tight as possible to ditch them, then grab the first sign. We're going to distract another cop with a cage full of bats.
Right here?
And then just run for it.
Yep.
So now we're going to put the cop to sleep with their pipe and pull the sign next to him. And then we're going to put another one to sleep to sneak through. And so these leaf piles are also checkpoints in case we get caught.
Please.
This one, we're going to get him to chase us around and get stuck.
Yes.
Move that sign. Gonna hop past this turtle.
That one makes me nervous because the turtle can be in a really bad placement. And if the cop like notices you and you're trying to run away and that turtle's in a bad spot, you can be in big trouble. But we had both a really nice like catch on him where he got stuck. Why was I standing on the key? And then we had a really nice turtle.
The key is always on that bottom left column.
Yep.
So these last 3 signs here are basically freebie signs.
Snufkin says a really good line there because the glass is broken. He goes, if the park keeper touched one single hair on Moomin's hairless head, which also implies that Moomin, while being like a white solid form, is entirely flesh. So
don't think about it too much.
Do, you know?
Someone in chat mentioned that in Finland, people sometimes refer to mozzarella as Moomin meat.
Oh, you know?
That was like 20 minutes ago, but it will be with me for the rest of my life.
Maybe the Moomins are made of cheese.
Oh my god. You're brilliant. This log sucks. You have to push it much further than you think you do. Anyway, continuing. That one log on Hattie Fatner's island, Haters Anonymous, will be meeting sometime this year. Okay, so Moomin, you can see him in the boat, is being taken back to shore. We're still trapped here. Little Mai's like, wow, sucks. Because she's very graceful in that way.
This is where I say that the game is basically the modern day Odyssey because Snufkin gets so close to his goal and then is just completely ripped from his hands and now he's stuck on an island.
It's the Epic of Gilgamesh and the Odyssey, okay? Like required reading.
Is that what happens in the Odyssey?
Probably.
Yeah, the Odyssey is all about just like almost getting the goal and then being stuck on an island.
I guess that's true.
That's fair. So this is the part where I'm going to be a little careful, like not like this exact one, but like in general, we need little Mai to like help us get these creeps out of their caves. But sometimes her AI can become like detached from me in a weird way. And if it does, she won't go in the cave. Snufkin gains super strength and pushes this boulder. Anyway, yeah, she can lose like her connection to you, and we don't want that. So some jumps and stuff, you're gonna see me like be more careful that she's like with me, because if she's not, we have to essentially reset the game. So I have a save file. I have a safety save. I would like to point that out, but yeah. We don't want that. Hello, Snake, that we wake up with drum.
My favorite thing about Little Mai is that, like, just by looking at her, you would think that she's, like, basically the same species as Snufkin, but she also hibernates with the Moomins.
She lives in their house. She just chills out there. Like, she has a home. Like, literally, like, if you go on, like, the site and you learn, like, the background of Little Mai and everybody, like, she has a room and a home in her own house, and she just goes to the Moomins anyway, and it's just like, I just like it here better. Please go in. Okay, thank God. Yeah, she just does that. She's also Snufkin's half-sister. Fun fact. I don't know.
What a family tree.
Yeah, I can't. All right, and zoop. Okay, cool. That's just a fun little skip you can do to skip going down. And a lot of these skips are available on later patches, but we do the speedrun on 1.0 for a certain trick that'll be coming up in a little bit. All right, here's the one where Little Mai likes to... And we got her okay. Her AI is okay. Woo. Thank goodness. Little Mai, don't scare me. I'm literally, it's like my biggest fear in this run. Is that Little Mai, like, AI fails. I'm not joking.
Her AI is just as cooperative as she is in the show.
You know what? I love her for it. Like, I'm just saying, like, in a speed run, not my favorite thing. Okay, cool. Little Mai, come up to it, please. Okay. Ooh. Girly pop. All right. So this next thing, we have time for a check-in because I'm just going to be carrying this rock for a while for a skip. Excuse me, get off of it. So yeah, Kara, if you want to tell me how we're doing.
We are doing great. We are over a third of the way towards that incentive. We are at $730.
Yay.
Let's go.
I do want to shout out that we've got about half an hour left on this estimate. So chat, if you want to see something truly wholesome, if those donations earlier showing love for Jaypeg didn't make you cry,
like me,
I think we could all use a little catharsis. Let's see those cutscenes. Let's get those donations in. Make sure that when you are going to gdq.gg/donate, that at the bottom, before you send your donation in, that you assign it to the bonus ending cutscenes incentive.
Yes, please do. We want to see that because, like, we want to see the boys hug. We want to see the best friends hug. They love each other like more than anything. If you sit and watch the cutscenes of this game, you'll be like, oh my god, they're such buddies.
It's the cutest thing.
Also, we're going to be a little helly into bats in here. Sorry.
While you're a helly into bats, I'm going to read a very quick donation that I hope I'm getting right.
You can keep going.
Okay, great. We have $10 from Schunkenheimer, who says... It says angry raspberry noises.
He's literally upstairs, too. So, like... That's for him. Oh my god.
Perfect.
I cannot believe you. That better have gone towards the incentive, or there's going to be more angry raspberry noises where that came from.
I hope so.
I swear to God.
We also have $25 from Mr. Game and Shout, who says triple host hype. Also, good luck on the run, new boss.
Oh my god. I just heard the loudest raspberry from upstairs. Thank you. Okay, this is hopefully gonna be our first instance of turtle jumping. Please do it. All right, so you see the like blinking on the turtle right now? That means it's like kind of stored. And boop. Bye. Whoop. Please get off the turtle. Okay. That is important because the turtles like slow down when they get close to you. And we want them to slow down as little as possible, obviously, because it's a speedrun. So you can only do that at 1.0, which is one of the reasons that we run on this. Devs, if you're watching, close your eyes, don't look at me. Don't perceive me, please don't. But it's fine. So our first one went well. Our second one's going to be tougher, but we're going to hope for the best. And manuscript 3 right there. And this is second turtle jump.
Noted.
So if I mess this up, it's going to be a great time for donations.
You got it. We have $10 from Jadlin, who says, the wonderful Jaypeg running a great game with Rare on couch and Kara on host. What a dream team. You three made me feel so welcome and at home at my first on-site event, and I'm happy to see you all together here. Much love to all three of you, and let's get those cutscenes.
Let the boys hug. Let the boys hug. Love
Let
you, Jalen.
the boys
Mwah.
hug.
And second turtle skip went off without a hitch, which is a huge source of relief for me personally.
It's because you're a professional.
It was not working for me for a long time, and then all of a sudden it started working, and I am eternally grateful for that. I watched a lot of videos of people doing it, because also the guide to how to do it is like, you jump, like, you angle yourself, like, we're all kind of like, it just works. So yeah, it was scary. Little Mai finds out that the pirate treasure that she stowed along with us and destroyed our boat for is empty. She's furious. But we have a sail from a pirate ship that is marooned up here. And that means that we can actually leave. And don't be like me and kill your run because you get down to your boat and forgot to grab the sail and have to turn around and go get it. I've done that more than once. I know you can get the shell from the beach, but I'm not a pro gamer, so we ran up instead. I'm really bad at the angle for getting it from the beach. Little Mai does a sick teleport, and for safety, we are going to run past her and get that extra inspiration. We really ideally want to be level 6 by the time we leave. I prefer to be as far past level 6 as possible, because level 7, obviously, with the way you would guess inspiration is kind of like EXP in this game scales. You need a lot more to go from 6 to 7, and it's tough. Okay.
Jaypeg, do I have a moment for a quick challenge to chat?
Yeah, of course you do.
We just got a $25 donation from Adora Bibble, who says, Moomin are obviously mochi. They look so soft and gloopy and squishy. Mochi, definitely. Chat,
that's a good point.
I want to see your donations telling us what you think Moomin are made of.
Mochi, mozzarella.
I love that idea.
Holy... Like, yeah, I'm on board.
If we can start seeing some theory crafting, some real tinfoil hat stuff about the molecular makeup of Moomin, I think we can get this cutscene incentive met, folks. Yeah. You know what to do.
Please do. We want to see the boys hug. We want to see the park keeper's house be destroyed.
Molecular makeup of Moomin is not a sentence I ever expected to hear in my life.
I don't have glasses to
That's
push
actually
up my
one of
nose.
my standard vocal warm-ups. That's so interesting.
Oh, that's good to know.
It actually is a great vocal warm-up. There's Snufkin. Moomin Mama is pleading for her son to be freed.
Yeah, I've never noticed the pipe on the side of the prison.
Yeah, the pipe. It has a window with like a curtain. Snufkin tells us we have entered the finding out portion of our run. So,
let's go.
Consider, what is this fellow made out of? We're looking at him right now. What is he made of? He is French-shaped. Mozzarella cheese? Mochi?
He's so
A secret third thing?
I think people are sending in those theories because we've just passed $750 towards that incentive.
Let's go.
This is one of my favorite little things that we're gonna bash past as fast as possible. I'm so sorry, but like we got told that the park keeper loves plays. He loves theater. And Moomin Papa has been writing a play, and Moomin Papa's like, I have an idea. Meet me in front of the theater. And Snufkin's gonna go up and be like, so we're doing this, right? And like starts to say, and Moomin was like, let him have this. And then little Mai comes up and is like, so we're doing this, right? And Snufkin's like, let him have this. And then when he proposes his idea, they're like, that's great! Wow! It's so funny. It's great.
I just want to shout
Genius
out.
idea, Moomin Papa.
I'd love to shout out in chat. Satan just pointed out that if we hit this cutscene incentive, It'll get us to $95,000
Please.
for charity.
Please make it happen. I want to let y'all see the boys hug. I want the boys to hug. I don't want to have to go no hug for you. I don't want to. I want the boys to hug.
This run has been so wholesome so far, but we can make it even more wholesome. But we need your help.
Park keeper, I'll have you arrested for trespassing. Snufkin's like, I want to invite you to a play. And says, bring your friends. And the park keeper's like, what friends?
The men that work for you?
Yeah, nope. But we are, in fact, going to invite them. And these two, we invite them and they're just like, all right. And then they just dip. The play is not remotely ready, but they just peace out.
They got to get there first to get good seats.
This is Drum Park. Carrera, if you want to take over, because Drum Park gives me anxiety.
Absolutely. So this one's a little different because most of the signs are off of a central safe location. But once we sneak in, Jaypeg's going to do the top left one first and then the top right.
Yeah.
The top right when we get there.
Or top left. Yeah.
There is, slightly safer strap pulling the officer around a boulder to grab the sign, kind of like the one in Animal Park. But this time we want to get caught after pulling the sign to be reset to the center.
So we got our center reset. We're gonna destroy these. Ooh, okay. Please turn around, please turn around, please turn around. Oop, we got, okay. Ooh, nope. We're gonna try it one more time and then we'll do it the safe way.
Around there.
Nope.
Oh.
No, I got caught on... Okay.
Okay, so instead we're going to clear the sand and then push the boulder in front of the officer because even though a boulder just shows up in your vision, there's no question about why that just happened.
We're fine. It's fine. Free teleport. Thanks, bud. Okay.
Yeah, getting caught doesn't reset like the signs that you've already grabbed. So a lot of times it is faster to just get caught.
Yeah. We were trying to do that up there, but I got caught on invisible geometry. Whoopsie. So we had to do it the regular way.
Yeah, the bottom left signs were doing as intended. So we scared the police officer standing on top and he dropped the key. We walk in and we get these signs. We're going to push the flower bed out of the way.
And then this very good dialogue between these two.
Where did you hide the key?
It's like, I'd tell you, but it should be hidden, like keys in the sand. I'd tell you.
If I told you where the key was hidden, I would have to bury you in the sand, like where I buried the key.
And everyone's like, I don't get it.
But where's the key?
Like, and then the first one just gives up and is like, ugh. Whatever. And then the second one just chases him off. Like, hey, I want to know. Oh my god. That's my B. Free teleport. Oh, I have to go get it again.
Don't worry, you're just giving us more time to hit that cutscene incentive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Drum Park can go all kinds of wrong really fast for me. So we're just gonna...
I believe I had a tough time with this one casually also.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna take this safety because I'm not messing with it. Zazu, the world record holder who was teasing me before this, don't judge me, love you.
Park destroyed.
He's like, you should do this. You should do the unsafe ones. What could go wrong? Especially the last one.
Everything.
Don't do this to me. All right, so we are moving.
Oh, we're getting some really good lore in the Twitch chat about Moomin right now.
We're also getting some really good progress towards this incentive. While you were in that park, we raised almost $150 more for the National Women's Law Center. We're at almost $900.
Yay!
Out of that $2,000 incentive. And almost $94,000 for the whole week.
Please, yes. Like, it's going towards such a good cause. Like, the National Women's Law Center is incredible. The work they do, is just brilliant. And, like, we need them so much, like, now more than ever. And as a bonus, you get to see some cute best friends give each other a hug and destroy the antagonist's house. Like, you want to see us do that, right?
Friendship and property destruction, these donations have so much value.
Yeah.
This is what Fatales is all about.
That's exactly right. We are now over $900. We're 930 out of 2,000. Chat, keep it moving. You're doing so good.
Yes. Please, game. Okay, cool. These are the Woodies, by the way. These little children are called Woodies. And with them, you cannot sprint. You cannot climb. They just gather around your feet and make it impossible for you to, like, do stuff.
Just like real life children.
So they impede our progress through this area. We're gonna try a skip with them here in a second. Wish me luck, because this one is a toughie. So we're gonna...
You got this.
I'm gonna push that a little bit more. Oh, I don't know if we have it. Oh, so close. Okay, one more time.
Right
one more time.
there.
If we can't...
Can I cheer you up by telling you that we passed $1,000 on that cutscene incentive?
Yes.
Keep it up, everyone.
Keep it up, please. I don't know if this is gonna be it. We're gonna...
Yes. Beautiful.
That saves us from having to do that later. They'll be just, like, nearby when we need them now. That was really, really close, but I did want to show it. Even if it didn't end up saving us a ton of time in that case. Normally we would have to come, like, unblock them now, but now we just get to be like, here you go. And grab them. And skip there. So I'm glad we got to show that one off. When I started doing this run, I was like, y'all are sick for trying this. And now I do it. Such is the life of speedrunning.
And we are speedrunning towards the cutoff for that cutscene incentive. Jaypeg, if I'm correct, we've got maybe about 5 minutes. Is that right?
Pretty close. Once we get out of this sequence, we are going to do like a runaround of like some final gathering of inspiration, a couple manuscript pieces, and then we got to cut it off. So like this is the time, this is go time. Y'all, you got to make this happen. You want to see the boys hug, right? You want to see the buddies.
And we just hit $94,000.
Thank you so much, everybody.
And almost $1,100 on that incentive. We've got donations here trying to get me to pronounce Finnish names. Snufkin's Finnish name is Nuskamuikuninen.
Oh.
So if you want to hear me mispronounce Finnish words, now's the time to get those donations in towards that incentive.
Yes, please. We want to see the boys hug. It's so sweet. And in case you haven't noticed, we've just been distracting the Woodies like the whole time with different things. They're just like me for real.
They're toddlers.
Yeah. I love them. They're menaces, but I love them. But while they annoy Snufkin, the thing he hates more than the Woody children are apologists for the way the park keeper run things. And Philly Jonk is one of those. And so we're about to make Philly Jonk's life annoying. We're going to ruin all her perfect yard stuff. Because she doesn't want the Woodies here. She likes what the park keeper does, and she has the costumes for the play. So it's time to truly disrespect like a random person's yard. We're gonna push this log.
I love this part though.
Half a second. Mess up some laundry. We're making her laundry dirty. We're gonna destroy her flower beds. And there we go.
So Snufkin learned a lot from the Woodies right before this.
And her children are like, you know what? Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, they love it. And then they start jumping too, and Philly John gets super upset. Finally comes outside. And we're like, see, your children are meant to be like free. They're meant to like explore and things like that. And we're just like, oh, well, while you're here, do you want to give us the costumes for the park keeper? He's going to be at a play. And she's like, oh, the park keeper.
I know him.
And like, I know I sound like I'm like over, like making this like dialogue over dramatic. I can assure you the dialogue in this game is so funny. I'm honestly not that far off.
Chat, less than $900 to go. Oh, we are at just about $1,200. Only $805 left to go. Let's get there.
You can do this.
That is so doable, chat.
This is so doable,
Yes.
chat. I've been saying it all week. You are so powerful. Let's get this incentive. You can do it.
You totally can. I believe in you. Y'all, you got this. I know you do. Like, please, I want to see my boys hug, and it's all going to like the most incredible cause that you could ever have. Like, National Women's Law Center is just the best.
We're now at just about $1,300. Only $700 left to go.
Speedrunning this incentive. Let's go.
We're flying, chat. Keep it up. I'm so proud of you.
You're doing it. Keep going.
This is the most wholesome day of Fatals.
Yes. Also, shout out to Zazu, who is the one who came up with this specific route that goes like backwards from what I had been doing, which stressed me out to learn, but is like a 2-minute time save. So thank you, King. You're the best. Also, everybody in the Moomy speedrunning Discord, you're all super duper nice and super duper chill and really supportive, and I'm really grateful for your like support and everything, especially as I'm like doing this and just fighting for my life over here. Like, I can't say enough how wonderful the speedrunning Discord has been for this. Like, they're all so nice and so kind. Yeah.
Speaking of kindness, can I speedrun some love for you from these donations that are getting us closer to this incentive?
Yes, yeah, you can just kind of let it go now. Just go for it.
I'm going to let it rip. We've got $100 from Adora Bibble, who says, let's go holding hands.
Let's go holding hands.
We have $5 from Chris, who says, Moomins are possibly made of candy floss.
Okay.
$10 from BD, Moomin is made of the best of us. Friendship, the power of nature, hand-holding, and white Play-Doh.
White Play-Doh.
I think the friendship is the main ingredient there, though.
$5 from Satan herself. I'm so proud of you, Jaypeg. What a lovely game with a lovely slate of people on couch. I want to see those cutscenes. It would make all of our days, I'm sure. I think Moomin is made out of plushie stuffing.
Oh, y'all have really good ideas.
$10 from Alex, donating to extend the wholesome.
Yes, please. It's so worth it, as I accidentally instrument swap when I don't mean to.
We have also a $50 anonymous donation, a $25 anonymous donation, another $25 anonymous donation that just says, here for hugs.
Here for hugs. Yeah, and let's hear band rehearsal really quick. This is what we needed inspiration level 7 for. And if we have done it correctly, this should be our final manuscript piece. I'm praying that it's our final manuscript piece. Please, 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 please. All right, y'all, we're really, really close to time on this final cutscene thing. So basically, the park keeper is gonna walk in, and we're gonna run over to Snufkin, like right now, and save him. So like, last call, I know you can do this. Please, please.
Come on.
Absolutely, chat. Just remember, all of your donations are getting cutscenes. They're getting that milestone Undertale Yellow game. They're entering you into prize eligibility, and they're raising money for the National Women's Law Center. Even $5 goes so far when it goes to that many incredible things.
We're gonna ransack the house quick, and then really, really close to cut off. But like, here, I'm gonna walk up to him. So this is kind of the moment. We're gonna walk
Chat,
up.
come on. We're releasing
the boy.
Snufkin
What
right
is he made
now.
of?
Is it time for an extremely dramatic incentive snipe?
No hug for you, bye.
Oh no.
That is okay. Thank you so much for raising what you have done. Like, you are still doing this for like such an incredible cause.
Absolutely. That is $1,400 for charity.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, so much for that. Like,
Thank you.
you have no idea how much like every moment of this means. And we're gonna skip this cutscene because we don't hear Snufkin snap his ankle. Everything's fine. We're good. We're Gucci. Everything's normal. But Snufkin says the best line. He broke his ankle going over the, well, not broke it, but hurt his ankle going over the wall. Moomin carries him for this final park, and Snufkin goes, "You're strong. Have you been exercising in prison?" What? Casual conversation.
I love video games.
We're gonna take this park really safe. This park sucks. Like,
We can't sneak, we can't sprint,
yeah.
and there's no signs.
There's no signs. You just go. Excuse me, sir. And we also have the lightning, but not in every area. So, like, there's no lightning in this area. I know there's a way to, like, distract him. I'm not going to do it because I'm not good at it. And getting reset in this park is brutal. So it would have set me to back before those other two police officers. And we don't like that. Luckily, you can hide in these flower bushes and they cannot see you. So that's a major mechanic in here. Let me just scooch right past you. All right.
Pull out the Midwestern
Yeah,
there.
let me just scooch right past you. I have Ohioan relatives. I can pull that one out whenever I want. Used it a time or two. Please, 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 please. Okay, cool. Oh, beautiful
Yeah, the lightning
cycle on
is,
this.
scares him.
That was a little brave on the last one. We're good.
Hey.
I wanted to get that checkpoint. What the? Hello?
Oh, that, hello? That shouldn't have happened.
Okay.
That was like a pixel
I don't know what just happened.
of being seen.
Okay. This next part haunts me in my dreams. Okay. Oh no. Okay.
You got this?
Their cycles are all wonky.
Oh, thank you, lightning.
No.
Whoop.
That is the hardest skip right there. And if they catch you in the one before, if they catch you in this, and their cycles can get really wonky through here, it's kind of a no-go. So we're going to take this one safe instead. Because I'm not dealing with that again. Okay. Yeah, that first one is just, it's a really tight skip to the right, and if you don't get it, it's bad news bears. So
I love their little surprise sounds with the lightning.
that's Gongo's favorite part is the whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, I made that sound at my desk on the first one.
It is like an immediate like mimic sound, 100%. Like, it feels good to do.
Well, also, I did get legitimately a little scared. I have my volume up really high.
Kara, I'm obsessed with
Incredible. Incredible.
Back at you, babe.
We're just gonna go for it.
you. Yes.
Bye. All right, so we are coming up on time here because we're skipping this cutscene. We will be there in just, we're going to skip some more dialogue after this, and then time will be coming up when we skip the final cutscene. So the park keeper's all sad. We destroyed his house. Snufkin's like, get out of here. Moomin is like, well, what if he manages plays instead and changes? And Snufkin's like, fine.
Whatever. No more signs.
And time. So,
GG.
Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley, everybody. I love it. I hope you did too.
Great run.
It's brilliant. I love this game. Carrera, where can we find you?
I am chibicarrera on Twitch and on Blue Sky, so same username that you see here. I stream like once or twice a week. I'm not streaming this week due to fatals. Also, there's Cedric. Cedric just showed up. Anyway, your turn.
My name is Jaypeg. I will be hosting here tomorrow. If you want to find me other than that, I'm on Blue Sky at Jaypeg Plays. Thank you so much to my friends and family who are watching, the entire Moomin Speedrunning Discord. You're amazing. I owe you everything. And all of you watching, communities like the Frame Fatales are more important than ever. And I'm so grateful for everything that we get to do here in this reckless, wonderful joy together. So from Snufkin himself and from Moominvalley, I want to give you this is may you always have a hand to hold, a song to sing, a friend to hug, and a sunny place to rest your head and watch these clouds go by. The world is better because you are in it. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the marathon. Bye.